Johnson and Marlin. This should go all the way to the finish, and Newman right there to capitalize at the 12.
He'll go right through the middle of them. Watch it. They spread out a little bit and give him a little room. He'll shoot right through the middle of them.
2 laps to go. Matt Kenseth with a 10-second lead. This is the best battle on the racetrack. It's for seventh place.
There he goes. He's around Sterling, and he's going to gas it up.
Outside.
Jimmie's going to give him enough room to go down the outside, down that back straightaway, and that Dodge is humping down that straightaway.
And Sterling couldn't stay with him. The door was open, but Sterling couldn't capitalize.
I mean, he's been able to run that car on the high side, on the low side. And we're on the bail out. 1 to go.
And he's got one more car up here he might be able to get. It's not that one, by the way, because nobody. This is what you call a Sunday afternoon drive for that 17 car.
Matt Kenseth comes off turn number 4 and scores his 7th career Winston Cup victory.
Boy, we got a battle coming back here. Jimmie Johnson sideways. Him and Marlin got together.
How did that car miss him?
He had to give it. He's never lifted out of the throttle yet. Jimmie hadn't.
I mean, that was a battle for 8th position, and John Andretti in the 43 just made it by. Dale Earnhardt Jr. did beat teammate Michael Waltrip for 2nd place back to the line.
Jimmie Johnson.
And he's sitting there watching all these points go down the drain.
Gets his car refired, and he'll come across. And another huge smoke up of turn 4. So here comes Johnson. He's going to make the flag.
He'll come across 11th, the last car on the lead lap.
What might have been.
And I'm thinking he's not a happy camper.
Talk about somebody.
Hey, this guy is.
Grass.
Yeah, he wanted Jimmie to get out there. He was going to be in his way if he didn't.
Matt Kenseth has the highest starting position of all 7 Las Vegas winners, 17th in scoring his 7th Winston Cup victory.
Now, where's Michael going? Yeah.
I think he's just happy to run good somewhere besides Daytona.
I know he is. I know he is. That's cool. But I'd keep an eye on that 48 car because he's hunting. As far as Michael's concerned, he won this race. Look at Jimmie Johnson. He's looking for that 40 car. Here he is down here, buddy. I mean, I'm not trying to incite anything, but he's looking for him, and he's sitting down here. He's hot.
6 races at Las Vegas, and Jack Roush has won 4 of them. 3 of his drivers, 4 wins.
I always wondered how come we didn't do donuts and all that stuff. Our tires were too. These guys talk about tires. Our tires were too hard. We'd have just tore the man's track up.
They would have thrown off sparks.
Sparks. They'd have been sparking. Watch this.
Here's what happened. Last lap. Marlin inside, Johnson outside.
This was a battle for 8th coming to the checkered flag.
Up. Sterling moves up just enough to get into the left rear, Jimmie. Now, I'll tell you, this man does a whale of a job in that 43 car. And Jimmie does a whale of a job keeping that thing out of the fence. He never lifted out of the throttle.
Let's go on board and see how this unfolded.
But you know, Darryl, we saw that so many times.
Listen, that engine there. He never lifts. He stayed in that thing and spun it all the way to the infield to keep it from backing up in the fence. If he'd have locked it down, John Andretti would have been in his door.
Okay, we're ready.